season, waited for this moment. You lose today, and it's all over. I know what this is about. I made it to the end. Twice.
The Super Bowl belongs to Baltimore.
And this year's Ravens, man, I see some of that same championship fight. Smash mouth defense, A-gap to A-gap, B-gap to B-gap, just coming downhill.
We were showing what Raven football is.
And what about the 21-year-old kid? My goodness.
Look at this run. That's Jackson to the end zone.
Not a bad way to start a career. But let me ask you a question. What would you rather have? The vigor of youth or the wisdom of experience?
Phillip Rivers, a strike.
Phillip Rivers, Hall of Fame career already. But still, looking for that Super Bowl ring. I've played against him. I know his attitude, his swagger, surrounded by playmakers, and high defense that even I could be proud of.
Oh, is he walloped? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, this ain't gonna be easy, but it's gonna be fun. 4 quarters of everything you got will determine your fate. This is the playoffs.
2, we'll call it. Back over to Benjamin. Got to beat the defender. Another one comes over, and they knock him out, including Eric Weddle in on the play for a loss of 1. Matthew Judon also.
That was a good play right there.
Rivers tries to keep his eyes downfield, and Weddle
behind Jackson. Kenny Dixon had a career-high 117 yards last Sunday against Cleveland.
Oh, and a mishandle on the snap. Ingram was there for a moment.
And have the bullet, has the Baltimore defense recovered again? They have. That's twice now that Baltimore has been able to escape a ball on the ground.
This you're used to, because the center's got to go block someone quickly, and it got up on him quick. You still have to handle that as a quarterback. This is a real issue now if you've watched all their games and how Jackson's handled the football.
Ronnie Stanley with the recovery, but a loss of 15. Second and 25.
Another fumble, and this one is recovered by the Chargers.
Oh my God.
Phillips with the football.
I think Badgley, who's been quite a find since midseason.
15 out of 16, and this from only 21,
and he drives it right into the net, dead center.
He's ready to give it another go.
Gonna test him right away.
And he's backed up. What a play by Judon.
That was a good play, Judon.
Michelle will be on hand for that one. Second and 6 from the 44. Pass
Up in the air, intercepted.
Fluff!
He was trying, Jackson was trying to connect with Chris Moore.
And it's just a high ball. And there's nothing more important Baltimore said coming in this game than the ball. But unsung heroes that not a lot of people know about. Phillips, 31. Gets those hands right there. He's got great instincts.
During this entire 7-game run with Jackson at quarterback and the Ravens going 6-1, they have never been down by more than 1 possession. Biggest deficit, 8 points. This is from 40 yards out.
Badgley's kick is good.
That says 2.8, but it's about 12 steps.
34 yards it is, actually.
Badgley's kick. It's good.
Oh God.
Rivers can jump.
But it's a big boy decision if you're going to make that. But it might be the one it makes them possibly win the game if you go there.
And your whole season, of course, hinging in his last 2 quarters.
As he breaks it again, King. King down to 40. And ridden down from behind by Averett.
But an electrifying start to the second half.
Really?
For the Chargers.
The start of the second half.
73 yards.
crowd, same as the first half. You come out, you get turnover.
Now for a fifth time. He's been good already from 21, 53, 40, and 34. This is 40.
That mother was blocked?
Well, we talked about the Chargers taking the crowd out of it. Baltimore just got that crowd back into it. And now they need their adjustment. Smith with a big block. Here comes Jackson.
The helmet on, watching from the sideline. 3rd and 11. Bosa playing on the inside on the snap. And they get to him again.
Oh my God, the offensive line.
Well, you cannot get into a passing game against this front. Melvin goes up, spin move.
That's Hurst. He did the previous play.
Great pass rusher on Hurst. Earlier you saw Bosa. They come back with Ingram. Both teams. He knows what that was like with the Broncos.
As a player.
As a player in the 90s, John Elway, that whole crew, Shanahan. And he has his team playing loose and free today.
2nd and 9. They get the completion. Ball's on the ground.
Oh, I seen that. I was looking dead at it.
And he hurdles out.
That was nice.
Baltimore needed. Virgil Green had the catch and he coughed it up.
I seen that. I was looking at that ball. I was like, that ball is right there to be popped out.
The only thing the Chargers couldn't do, get momentum back if they don't turn the ball over. I don't think Baltimore has got to midfield yet this game. And Anthony Lynn knows it. It's just a simple hot route. He turns around. And Green.
Oswald again.
For field
This is
goal
a
here,
tough one right here. Yeah,
Crowd was unsettled, by the way,
you
with
need
that last
points.
play call.
You
on
do
3rd and
need
4.
points. You got to do something. You just get a ball. If you don't get any points here, it's just your team hasn't moved the ball at all.
Here's the kick by Tucker.
Tucker. The only thing we got going good is the defense and Tucker.
To the game. 8.5 to go in the 3rd. Turn. He hasn't been himself. 2nd and 2. Oh, what a play this time.
That boy Peanut is beasting.
I tell you what, Owasso is playing the game that you want.
Wide receiver before playing safety at Portland State, where he transferred to. Never played linebacker until he got into the NFL. 3rd and 6. Rivers down the middle and almost intercepted. Oh, we had 4 Ravens were in the area as Mike Williams was the receiver and Tony Jefferson helped bust it up.
This was not a good decision by Rivers here. You got Humphrey right there, but you also had 3 or 4 guys around the area. Baltimore's got to do something on offense.
Cyrus Jones, you see him off in the distance. Dangerous punt returner. A Baltimore native.
Blocked. Blocked. Blocked.
Buck Allen, the backup running back.
Woo! Come on, baby.
Got a hand on it.
Come on, baby.
2 blocks in the quarter, 1 on a field goal, 1 on a punt, plus a fumble recovery.
It's a phenomenal time and just finding the little gap. And Buck Allen with a possible game-changing play. And you can run into him, obviously, once you touch the ball.
Gets the hand on it. It does not count as a block because it traveled 11 yards, but call it what you want. What a big play it is.
And now we got the 3 tight end game. Baltimore finally going to the big personnel.
Edwards stumbles ahead for about 4, maybe 3.
This crowd is just dying to just erupt with one big play on offense. You're getting them on defense
And special teams.
And special teams. It's almost like a switch from the first half for the Chargers, who took the crowd out of it. This crowd is dying to create it. The Chargers need to stand up and do what they've been doing. If you're a Raven fan, you are in big personnel from here on out and pulling people.
Throw it.
Pull your tackles.
2nd and 7. Jackson still has it.
There we go. Something. Something, baby. Oh, flag.
Down. All the way back in the offensive backfield. So this will be from 50 yards. To bring it down to a one.
I wouldn't go for it.
Tucker's kick is wide right, no good.
Oh my goodness,
What?
His first miss in his career in the postseason.
We thought
his first 9.
We thought the monster advantage was Baltimore's.
Right.
Wow. Out of Rivers' hands quickly on all these pass plays where they spread them out. The Ravens, they're in a tough spot. They've got to score.
Gordon lined up his receiver. They're going down the field, and it is caught by Mike Williams. That's going to be the biggest offensive play of the game by either side. 28 yards.
And Williams goes inside, and Smith is outside, and so it's supposed to be a tough throw. You really should, but you've been stuffed all day, and Suggs is back in the game.
At the last moment. Back to Gordon, he's in for the touchdown. The first of the game.
He's talking about going forward on 4th down. And what they're going to do, but it's very rough on this team.
4th and 11, here comes Ingram, and he gets to him.
The offense line ain't.
Once again, Ingram lines up over Hurst in another matchup.
For Baltimore. Not today. 3rd down. Rivers escapes. Look at him take off. And he gets hit around the neck by Mosley. But he'll signal 1st down, will he? Yeah, there you go.
The tough part about this is now you're going into your offseason, you know, if they don't make an incredible comeback right here.
Look out. Back at the 38.
Rochelle is the man who tackles him. Isaac Rochelle. Let's go to the sidelines, Tracy.
Well, Jim, fans behind the bench calling for Joe Flacco, but cornerback Jimmy Smith went over to those fans and he said, how do you think we got here? Number 8, don't be a fair weather fan, Jim.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about, Jimmy.
That's a lot of truth in that. That's what he did.
Or if you were just a pass team, and this team all of a sudden was the best pass defense in history, it's just a hard game.
Just launch it far.
And because of that, they were just better prepared up front in the run game and had a beat on what you do.
Crabtree! Crabtree! I don't care if it's over, baby. Let the boy throw.
31 yards, Jackson to Michael Crabtree.
Well,
Ridiculous.
it's a good throw, it's a go route, but somehow Hayward, who's playing him one-on-one, lets Crabtree just on the field.
Oh my God. That was a nice play right there.
And this is the point where you get
Whoa! What the heck?
Look at this play, Jackson with his best play of the game.
See, that's the Lamar I know.
And James thought he was going to intercept it.
When he throwing the ball, that's the Lamar I know.
from the 11.
And a flag.
False start, offense, number 79.
I knew it.
So 1st down.
Crabtree, get into him, Crab.
Left tackle, Ronnie Stanley just gets out early. It's on the line for Baltimore, no question. It's going to snap it if you want to get a playoff before 2 minutes.
They do. Jackson rolling out. Got to make a throw.
Crabtree.
And they say he's inside the 1.
Catch. He does,
In the
Jim.
end zone.
And I've got him with both feet. Left foot there, possession, right foot down. And again, just any part of the
Crabtree.
it constitutes a touchdown.
After review of the play, the receiver completed the catch in the end zone.
Crabtree.
Baltimore will not be charged with a timeout. Please put 1 minute
sideline.
Pressure on. The ball comes out. The ball comes out, and it's recovered by the Chargers.
Oh.
It was taken out of his hands. Uchenna Nwosu. And that will end it.
What a play by Nwosu. And the Chargers come up when they need it. And here it is. That's a fumble. That ball's out. And it only catches up with.
There we go. Okay. Mic was tripping. I think even my microphone is disappointed. That's the end of the season. It was good. Good run. Good run. Future is very promising. Future is very promising. Oh man, let's start with the dang, it was just right there. It's right there. There's some pros in this, but the cons conquered the pros. A lot more cons than pros. I'm gonna start with the cons, then end with the pros, the good part of it. To me, cons. I wrote them down. Make sure I remember. First off, first quarter, you saw started real slow, real bad, just everything just terrible. Dixon fumble equal to 3 points. Lamar Jackson, the hike was all the way to his right. That was a fumble. I say that was a 50-50. Still probably could have caught it, but that was a fumble. He fumbled scrambling the ball. On the last play of the game, when he was about to make that pass and he fumbled, I wouldn't put that on him right there. I wouldn't put that on him. As part as the cons, the O-line this whole game. Oh my God. It was terrible. It was literally terrible. The only good players that I saw actually play good was Marshall Young. Ronnie Stanley, I wish I had the stats to see how many penalties he caused. I already knew when it was so many times when they just like 79. I'm like, yep. Like, come on, bro. You got it. You doing good throughout the season, decent, I say. But come on, man. And I think, matter of fact, I think this was Ronnie Stanley's first. Yeah, it is. This is Ronnie Stanley's first playoff game too. I don't think a lot of people included that. All the spotlight was on Lamar Jackson's first playoff game. Another con for the offensive line was Orlando Brown Jr. This dude kept getting beat by one step. Ingram would turn him up. I'm like, oh my God. Lamar ain't got no time to do anything. You say Hut, as soon as he looks up just to get a scan real fast, he already almost getting hit. And I'm like, dang. Then I believe the third offensive lineman, James Hurst. James Hurst. He got done in by Ingram and Bosa. I'm like, what is going on? And I believe James Hurst just came back not too long ago from injury, and there was a couple of plays that they took him out. And I was like, even I think Harbaugh, they looking like, they ain't got no bad there, bro. You know? Then on Lamar's interception, they say it was high, but Chris Moore could have caught it. He had both his hands on it, but the defender kind of deflected it a little bit as it was hitting Chris Moore's hands. So that deflection went into the interception for as the safety. So I'm like 50 on both. I'll say 50 on both. The running game was not there. Their running game was not there. And I believe that's another one of the problems going into my second con of multiple cons I just explained. But my main con is Marty with the play calling, because he kept running it up the gut, up the gut, up the gut. And I'm like, are you gonna try to go out? You know what I'm saying? I understand you got Ingram out there, and I understand you got Bosa out there, and Orlando Brown Jr. and Stanley playing kind of bad, but you never know what could happen. You know what I'm saying? You never know. It's going up the middle too much. You've been doing that for like 8 weeks now. You know somebody's gonna catch on. Damn that. Let me see. What else? What else was? Oh yeah, Justin Tucker. Can't believe it. They said his stats in the game, because he missed the field goal. I don't know how far it was, but he missed it wide right. And I'm like, Justin Tucker? The best kicker in the game? Really? He missed 5 throughout this year. This is his worst year ever. Which I already know, with the season being done, it's gonna be a lot of things being worked. I know he gonna work on himself. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I know Lamar is gonna work on himself. I believe Lamar is gonna work on his throwing. I think he's gonna work on his throwing. Hopefully, he get together with some of the wide receivers that's gonna come back. Willie Snead. I believe Crabtree's gonna come back, because he did his thing. But I'm going to that with the pros. But still, I'm on the cons. But Marty, his play calling for a while has just been bad. You know, it's like the run game kind of. It's like he just got stuck in his head. Like he didn't want to change up really anything. It's like Lamar threw for over like 9,000 yards in college. I understand it's college, but they're also professionals as well. A lot of college players come into the NFL, obviously. Let this dude throw the ball. It's like you went from a pass happy with Flacco, which obviously can throw the ball deep and stuff. Not consistent all the ways, but you was going from 50 to 60 passes a game to then when Lamar come in, you go to 10, 15. It's like, dude. And I understand they say, oh yeah, a lot of wide receivers, they're open and he's missing them. Let him keep throwing that ball. It's gonna get, because I learned this about Lamar is very hard on himself. That, to me, what makes a good quarterback, when they are hard on themselves, because they'll turn that con into a pro. That's what I'm looking for too, as well. Now, from going from that, I'm finna give you the pros. The pros. Number one on top of the mountain. Defense. Defense was beautiful. The defense was beautiful. They only gave up one touchdown the whole game. And I believe that was like a little flop. That was a flop. Because the only reason that Chargers got that touchdown because it was a good special teams play to get them into that area. If it wasn't for that, it probably would have been another field goal. Or no points on the board and would have been another punt. Phillip Rivers only threw 160 yards. Whole game. This whole game was straight defense. From the Chargers defense to the Ravens defense. Which Marlon Humphrey dropped it in an interception. It was beautiful too. But he dropped it. It would have been beautiful. The special teams, that's another pro. Special teams came in for as special teams for as our special teams for as the blocking the field goal. That was good play. Now the kick, the punt, and the kick return special team, I don't know what the heck that was. That's another con I forgot. My apologies. That was a con. But they helped Melvin Gordon only 40 yards. Mike Williams got 42 yards. No wide receiver for the Chargers got a touchdown. These dudes got Keenan Allen, which is a beast. I like Keenan Allen. Held him down. That's one thing about the Ravens is the Ravens' defense is always gonna be there. Always gonna be there. But that is a very good thing to go into the next season with. Now, last season, the defense cost us that. Now the defense not only eclipsed us to the playoffs with that interception from Mosley, is the defense just kept on going. Their motivation just kept on going. They wasn't giving up anything big. Even on a couple of zone plays, I was kind of iffy. Because I'm a man-to-man person. Which is, that's iffy sometimes too if you ain't got the right personnel. But the defense was very good in this game. They just kept giving up field goals. Now, another promising pro was when they finally start letting Lamar, when it was just like, you know what, game is over, the score is 20-3. It's like, you know what, fourth quarter, let's just let this boy just throw it. Screw it, game already over. We ain't got nothing to lose. Next thing you know, Lamar just boo, 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 boo on that scramble play. For me, that was better than Patrick Mahomes' play because he was then he threw it, and it looked like it was kind of a little wobbly. But that boy Kenny Dixon came up with that mug. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. But he went from having, I think, like all the way from the first quarter to the third. This dude only had like, well, you know, the sacks that costs you your yardage. So your total yardage. So this dude went from like the first quarter to the third quarter with on like 6-7 yards. Nah, he had more than that. He had about like 15-16 yards, which ain't even a lot between the first quarter all the way to the third quarter. That let you know they wasn't letting them pass. Period. They showed at one part of the game, they showed Lamar's stats. It was like 2 for like 7. And we're all the way in close to the dang near third quarter. I'm like, what the heck? You can't even get a boy double digits? Let the boy throw. Everybody, well, you know, Lamar can't throw. Flacco this. Lamar can't throw. Let the boy throw. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I seen Joe Flacco with he's got the strongest arm in the game. I seen him throw 5 interceptions one game. I seen him go about like 3 games in a row without scoring 1 TD. Running or passing. At least Lamar can run and give you a TD. Lamar went 1 game without Lamar's first game, he rushed the TD. Second game, he passed the TD. He just kept getting better and better and better. Even this game started off rough. I was checking out a lot of the Twitter news feed because it was blowing up my phone. A lot of people was discussing putting in Joe Flacco because the offense wasn't doing any good. Even Tony Romo kept saying, you know, I'll put in Flacco. This is a team decision. It's not a personnel. I'm like, you can't do that. Tony Romo, I seen you play multiple times with me staying in Texas. And you sucked a lot of bad games. Tony Romo sucked a lot of bad games, but they did not take him out. You cannot take out Lamar because it's just like this. I'll put it this way. If you're at work and you have a task to do at work and you're just doing bad, would you like it if your boss came to you and was like, you know what, you need to stop that. I'm finna go have you just go count some papers. Count some sheets of paper to make sure we have enough for the printer. While we have whoever comes and take your spot. You can't do that because that will crush your spirit. So you cannot take out Lamar Jackson and put in Flacco because Flacco can just throw a longer ball. What the heck is that? Give this boy Lamar a chance. He's only 21 years old. He turns 22 tomorrow. But he's still young. Got a bright future in the NFL. This offseason, I already know he's going to work on his throwing. He has a full offseason with our personnel. Hopefully they get some better personnel. And also, we got Eric DeCosta as our general manager now. He's an analytics guy. So he's going to see the pros and he's going to see the cons of Lamar. He sees the pros with his running. He sees some of the cons with his passing, some of them. But as well, this team that Lamar took over for as offense was dedicated for Joe Flacco, bringing in John Brown, Willie Snead, got the two tight ends in Andrews and Hurst, got my boy Crabtree. These are all possession people. Chris Moore, all of these people are possessions. Not that much speed. Only speed there was with Chris Moore and John Brown, which John Brown, he's not coming back. Me personally, I don't want John Brown back. I seen him. He's when he get the ball, sometimes he can do his thing, but I seen him give up on a lot of plays. It was one play in the game where Lamar threw to him and he was doing a slant route, and all you gotta do is just go for it. He let the DB just punk him and kind of push him on the side. Push that dude out the way and get that ball, man. That's not a pass interference on the offense. But this offseason is gonna be very, very interesting. Which I can't wait to see what they do. It sucks being at the playoffs now. Because I believe if we was gonna win, I believe we would have beat the Patriots. I believe that. I believe we would have beat the Patriots. then no telling who we play next. Either Kansas City or the Colts. Which I think the Colts might make a run. Me personally, Andrew Luck he's balling. He is balling. When he came back, he's balling. It's like all them 2-3 years he was out, he just studying tape. It seemed like that's all he was doing. Rehabbing and studying tape. But as I'll continue with the pros, Michael Crabtree came out there and helped out Lamar. 2 TDs. One play is, I call it the Michael Crabtree special, is when a play is over and he just goes, he did this to the Ravens multiple times. Play over, the play is extended. He'll run his route, then he'll just run up. Whereas nobody's up there, and Lamar saw that and just bombed it to him for like a 34-yarder, which was beautiful. But Kenny Dixon, he came out and showed his receiving with 53 yards, 3 targets, 3 receptions. He came out there and did his thing. Willie Snead, 3 receptions for 6 targets. So 50-50. He came out having 50 yards. So I just can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. So this is the end of the video. For as a heads up, I'm still gonna come out with some Raven news when they pop up something interesting. I just give you my thoughts. This shouldn't be long videos such as this one. It was a good year. I just say that, from preseason all the way till wild card. You know what I'm saying? Good run. We almost came back in that thing. If we would have came back from that deficit, oh my God, I would have loved to hear what these analysts would have said. They be hating on them, hating on Lamar and the Ravens. But hopefully you like this video. Chargers fans, good game. I give y'all respect. I give y'all respect. It was really just a defensive game straight out though. But I give y'all respect. Let's see what y'all can do. I believe if y'all beat the Patriots, I got y'all going all the way. My Super Bowl pick will be and if the Eagles beat Chicago and go all the way, which I just now seeing now, they just got in the red zone. But I would like to see the Chargers and the Eagles in a Super Bowl. That'll be my pick. Which I do like the Colts. I like Andrew Luck. He's been balling, but my thing is, I want to, if a team beats my team, they better go all the way. That lets me know we got beat by some Super Bowl champions. Put my little chest out a little bit. But it was a good game. Good game. So I can't wait to see the off season. So I'll give y'all some updates on my thoughts to see, you know, how I progress. Nothing's really gonna happen right now that I know of, unless Marty Wiggs gets fired within the next couple of minutes. I'll pop up another video super fast celebrating. But everybody stay safe. God bless. See y'all pretty soon. And I'm gonna do some mock drafts. Might look at some I'm gonna see some highlights. I mean, I'm gonna look at a couple of people mock drafts when it's that time. I'm gonna look at a couple of players highlights and just let y'all know what I think. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks for the support. Have a good one.